Welcome to this 20-minute Good Morning Yoga Flow, which is designed to help you to wake up and give you the boost of energy for the day ahead. Once you are ready, we're going to meet in child's pose. Open your knees as wide as comfortable or together and extend your arms out in front and bring your forehead on the mat. And start to notice your body, how that feels. Any tightness or any stiffness, any kind of sensations in your body. And then we're gonna start to deepen our breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. And start to walk your hands over towards your left. And feel free to place your right hand on top of your left. And then fold over to the earth. And make sure your hips are super heavy to the earth so you feel more stretch in your right side body. And then breathe. And then soften your face and your shoulders and your heart. And now start to walk your hands back through center and over towards your right this time. And feel free to place your left hand on top of your right. And then relax everything to the earth. Softening your forehead. And softening the hinge of your jaw. And soften your shoulders. And soften your heart. And hips are heavy and sweet to the earth. And then walk your hands back to center. And then slowly press yourself up to your hands and knees, stacking your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Feel free to turn your fingers to the sides and start to rock your body from side to side several times, warming up your wrists. And then come back to center. And now go ahead, turn your fingers facing forward to the front of your mat. And we'll go through several cats and cows. Take a deep breath in. Start to drop the belly. Lift your gaze. Tilt your sitting bones up. And then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone down, run through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. Press the floor away with your hands as much as you can. Inhale to cow. And exhale to your cat. And last one. Inhale to cow. And exhale to your cat. And then come back to your neutral tabletop pose. Go ahead, extend your right leg back and swing that leg over towards your left and plant that foot to the floor and look over your left shoulder and keep reaching further back through your right heel to feel more stretch in your right side body. Inhale and then exhale out. Bring your gaze back down to the earth and step your right foot to the front of your mat to the outside of your right hand. Come on up high onto the fingertips. And then start to drop your hips down and forward, but keep pressing your fingertips so your spine nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed, and then gaze ahead of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and then sweet exhale out. And start to lift your hips as you plant your palms down. And bring your right leg back to your hands and knees and rock it out from side to side, shifting your hips. And then come back to center. Go ahead, extend your left leg back this time. And swing that leg over towards your right. Plant that foot to the floor. And look over your right shoulder. And keep pressing that ball of your foot as you reach further back through that heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And then exhale out. Beautiful. Bring your gaze back down. And then bring your left foot to the front of your mat to the outside of your left hand. Come on up high onto the fingertips, shoulders away from your ears. Drop your hips down and forward to feel your right hip flexor stretch. And gaze ahead of you as you breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly and fully and deeply and kindly. Beautiful. And then palm your hands down, step your left foot back to your hands and knees, and rock it out, shifting your hips from side to side several times. And then come back to center, and tuck your toes under, and open your fingers nice and wide. Take a huge breath in, start to lift your knees up, hips up high to your first downward facing dog. And start to pedal out through your feet by bending one knee and the other, slowly and mindfully waking the backs of your legs. And then come back to your neutral down dog. And now on your next inhalation, start to lift your right leg up to your three-legged down dog. As you exhale, step that foot forward between your hands. Squeeze your inner thighs together to rise up to your high lunge. Reach your arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale, relax the shoulders once again. Inhale. Exhale, twist your torso to your right. Take your arms out to your lunge twist. And then inhale, bring your gaze back to center, arms up overhead. As you exhale to your warrior two, opening up your front body to the longer side of your mat. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Relax your shoulders. And flip your right palm up. And inhale to your reverse warrior. Right arm up and over your right ear. And now as you exhale, circle your hands down. Step your right foot back to your plank. Core engaged. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly and untuck your toes. Inhale to your cobra. And exhale back to your down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And then exhale out. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. And then start to squeeze your inner thighs together to rise up to your high lunge. Arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders down, away from your ears. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale, twist your torso to your left to your lunge twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Your hips are still facing forward to the front of your mat. Breathe in, breathe out. And then on your next inhale, gaze forward, arms up overhead. Exhale to your warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Take your arms out and press your feet to the earth evenly and actively. Flip your left palm up. Inhale to your reverse warrior. Left arm up and over your left ear. As you exhale, circle your hands all the way down to the earth. And then step your left foot back to your plank. Core engaged. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly and untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your torso up to your cobra and exhale back to your down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. And go ahead and walk your hands towards your feet and grab the opposite elbows and feel free to bend your knees and relax your neck and head. And feel free to rock your body from side to side several times to release any tension in your upper body area. And then come back to center and release your fingertips on the mat. Bend your knees as you lower your bum all the way down to the mat and put the meat in the center of the mat. Your feet nice and flat, hands behind your knees, and spine nice and tall. And engage your core to lift your feet off of the mat, bringing your shins kind of like parallel to the earth. Doesn't have to be though. And reach your arms by your side with your palms facing up. Your core is still engaged. Shoulders relaxed. And gaze between those two big toes. And breathe. And then slowly start to extend your legs forward and lowering your upper body down, but your shoulder blades are still off of the mat. And then from here, start to flutter your legs, kind of like kicking your feet up and down several times or many, many times. Relax your face. Almost there. Stay with yourself. You got this. And then start to draw your knees in, lower your upper body all the way back down to the earth. And hug your knees in, giving yourself lots of love and your attention as you slow down your breath. Beautiful. And now release your hands and feet down to the earth. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart and walk your feet in closer to your glutes. And now as you inhale, start to press your feet down to lift your hips up and mid back up and upper back up. And then arms up overhead. As you exhale, slowly lower your upper back, mid back, hips back down, arms down by your side. And do this movement several more times at your own pace and rhythm, taking a gentle way of a bridge pose, bringing more fluidity in your physical body and also your mental body and also your life. Maybe 2 more times. Inhale up, opening your heart to the world. And exhale, release your hips back down. And last one, inhale to lift. and then exhale to release back down to the earth. And now shift your hips over towards your right and slowly draw your knees over towards your left. And feel free to place your left hand on top of your right thigh and relax your shoulders. And feel free to extend your right leg to your left and flex toes to feel more stretch in your right hip and your leg. Soften your gaze and soften your heart. And then bend your right knee and bring both knees all the way up back through center. And shift your hips to your left and drop both knees over towards your right. An option to place your right hand on top of your left thigh. And then feel free to extend your left leg to your right and flex toes to feel more stretch in your left hip and then your left side of your leg. And soften the gaze. And soften your heart. And soften the shoulders. And breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, good. Bend your left knee and bring both knees all the way up back to center. And then draw your knees in, hugging your shins with your arms. And then rock your body from side to side several times to massage your lower back. And then come back to center. And then place your arms inside of your knees and grab your ankles. Or grab the outer blades of your feet with your hands, knowing that yoga is not a competition. Find your own answer, your own variation, listening to your own body. And start to open your legs wide apart to your happy baby pose. Gently press your feet towards your armpits to feel more stretch in your hips. And feel free to rock your baby from side to side several times to bring joy and excitement and fun to your mind and your day today. Okay, good. Come back to center for your stillness. And draw your knees together. Extend your legs up, arms up overhead. As you exhale, squeeze your knees in with your arms. And inhale, extend your legs up. Feel free to flex toes, arms up overhead. Exhale, squeeze your knees in towards your heart. Cross your ankles and then place your hands behind your knees and rock yourself all the way up and then back down. Do this several more times at your own pace and find your own lucky number. My number for today is 7, so I'm doing this 7 times. Okay, good. Slowly find your way to your easy seated pose. Could be in cross-legged or sit on your heels. And place your hands at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. And close your eyes. And stay here for several moments to scan your body and your mind and your breath. And ending the practice with lots of love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today, and I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you soon in my next video.